Okay, this is where I'm choosing to tell you my hunting story. My tree stand is just over here, about 25 yards away, and I got trails coming in at this point because I got a deer feeder over here, and I put out 11 seconds of feed every day, 3 seconds in the morning and 8 seconds at night. It's a mixture of corn and antler king. And this is how I protect my mechanical deer feeder. Got this chicken wire around the lower unit here that dispenses the, I got a mixture of 2/3 corn and 1/3 antler king pellets. Oh, and by the way, if you do 50-50, the antler king pellets will clog this up. You gotta have 2/3 corn to make that work, at least out of this type. As the deer come through, generally I don't see any nice bucks come in here during the day. I've got some videos in the past, none this year yet, but videos in the past of decent bucks coming in here. But generally the bucks, they avoid the feeding area. And I like starting to hunt here in this spot before I wander off into some of my other stands deeper in the woods, because it gives me an idea of what everything's doing. Get glimpses of deer, and I got trail cameras up so you get to see where the bucks are patterning. And I have seen decent bucks during the day walk through here on my video cameras, but you know, it's like once, twice, 3 times a year at the most. And you know, how are you going to guess when they come through? Because they come through at all hours of the day, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Very seldom actually do I see deer come in here right at dark. Not bucks. I mean, I got does. I got tame does around here that aren't afraid of me. But so this is only the second night I was hunting, and it was getting close to the end of the day. It was getting dark, and I hadn't thought about leaving yet, but I'm sure that would have occurred in the next 15 minutes. Sitting in the stand, and a deer come in the path over there, and I can only see his legs. And I'm not sure if this is the deer or not, but it backed off and walked away. It was really windy last night. It was raining a lot, off and on. So the deer are skittish when you got really high winds. And right now we were windy, but this was really windy last night, probably some 30-mile-an-hour gusts. And my tree was kind of protected from the brunt of it because of these other trees here to the south. But out there in the opening, you can see it was really rushing through. You know, that noise makes deer skittish. Well, anyhow, he come in from the other side. I heard a little crack over there, so I actually had my camera up. I was thinking it was a doe. I was in my stand. I'm videoing this, and it come through, and I saw the deer, but I didn't see its antlers. And as it come up the path here, it stopped for a little bit or slowed down, and I zoomed in on it, and I thought, oh, 3 points over and above his ears. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe 8-pointer or something. But I didn't really get a glimpse of the other side of his rack. You know, I just saw those 3 points and that was it. I had to put the camera down and I had to pick up my crossbow. So I was thinking about all of that. And I wasn't planning on studying it. I mean, I'm more of a meat hunter than I am a buck hunter, a big buck hunter. So I saw 3 points. I was going to take this deer. And he come walking over here and he was standing right here, just standing here, looking around, and that's when I put the arrow in. The arrow actually went through him and landed right in here. And then I took a video last night of the arrow with blood and put it up here on this laid down cedar log, cedar bolt.
So I shot at a buck. There's the arrow. You can see it's pretty bloody. So I got, looks like heart blood right here. I don't know, pretty red. Thought I heard it fall, so I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning.
And you can see the blood was good. And now I had a dilemma. It was so dark from the clouds. I mean, it was unbelievably dark even 15 minutes before shooting hours was done. Because of the dark clouds. And I've been in the woods already tracking deer when we had those really dark clouds like that, and you can't see anything other than what's behind your flashlight. And one time I actually got lost, and I had to wait for a car to go by to get my bearings. And then I knew there was a bunch of storms coming, and there was tornado warnings for the night, for the evening. I thought, you know, let me think about this. I went and had some supper at the restaurant. I'm thinking about this, and I'm looking at a TV there, and they're showing all these big storms were just coming. I mean, it wasn't raining yet, but it was like 15-20 minutes away, and I said, that's it. No, I can't go after them tonight. And I walked in this morning, and my bear claw scar doe that's not too afraid of me, she was standing here. I took a couple of pictures of her. Got a couple pears laying here while she must have ate the last of them. But she was here, must have been eating a pear. I don't know what she was doing. She was standing here looking at me. I took a picture from her as I was walking out the drive, and I took a picture of her as I was coming up on her here. And she ran down the path. Just kind of trotted. You know, normally a doe gets scared of you and blows and all that and runs like crazy, but she's kind of used to me, so she just trots away. Well, I go walk in the woods there, and she's in the woods trotting. She waited for me, like. I come in the woods, and she sees me, she trots off, and she kind of angles away, and then comes back, and there's the buck. So I actually saw the buck as I was swinging past, but what was amazing is that deer came back and come right over by that buck, and I think she kind of stopped there, slowed down and stopped. So I think my old friendly doe was bird dogging this buck for me.
There it is. Laying in the swamp water. Not huge. I saw 3 points. Now that must be the other side right here. Oh, there's a growl tines. Oh, it's a 7-pointer. Okay, that's a nice one there. Oh, he's stiff. I'm gonna go get the sled. I think that's the exit one right there, so we got a heart shot. Boy. Oh, he's a big one. He's a heavy one. I gotta put this camera down. Maybe I'm just getting old and weak. Probably soaked up full of water. That's probably part of it. I'm gonna have to get the sled. Okay. There he is. It's a pretty nice buck for what I see around here. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's my story. To finish the story, I'm going to drag this all the way to my buck hole.
Month is October. Come on, I got a dull knife. Yeah, we'll go this way then. Okay. Yesterday was the 3rd. Let's check this to make sure. Calendar. Today's the 4th. So yesterday was the 3rd. I killed it on the 3rd, found it on the 4th, so what do I do now, right? We're going to put the 3rd. We'll let the lawyers worry about it later. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, I'm going to mark that many points on that one, and 4 points on this one. Okay. We have fulfilled our contractual obligation with the state. The state demands its tribute. Well, I guess it was better than the king. The king used to not even let you do anything, right? Cut your head off if you did. I guess it ain't as bad as it used to be.
Still, in this country, we used to have it really good. We didn't have to do this. We didn't have to buy any license. In the old days. I should have folded it over a little more, but that's the way it goes.
Deer pole, and I'm going to gut it there. It's easier to gut the deer as it's hanging up, and the things kind of fall out real nice as you just open it up.
Alright, we're done. Aren't you lucky the battery went dead? You didn't have to see me pile that all in that pail right there.
So I'm not going to mess around with it. It's going to be warm the next couple days and rainy. I'm going to gut it out, and then I'm going to bring it over to the butcher, let him handle it.
You got here. Off to the butcher before it gets too warm. There's our 2018 Michigan whitetail buck. Shot during bow season with a crossbow, October 3rd, and it's a 7-pointer. There's 3 on this side, and that's what I ended up seeing. That's what I saw. I didn't see anything else when I shot him. So that's not too bad. I've got smaller ones.